Welcome to another edition of Trading Psychology. It's your boy, Mr. PTP, aka Uncle K, aka Kofi Edgerman, and I'm so happy and grateful that every single person is locked in and locked on to today's psychology call. Everyone that's new, we celebrate you. Everybody's watching the recording, we celebrate and we honor you. My mindset is different. My vibes are different. The vision is different. And I'm hoping that every single person on this call will catch something, will catch a revelation, will catch something that will shift their paradigm. I'm a Platinum 5000 in I Am Mastery Academy, aka MA Finance, aka Team Excel. What does that mean? That simply means I earn a residual income of 5K a month. I say this at the beginning of every call because I want to really impact people to begin to build. I say build to trade. Why? Because we want to give value. We want to give value. We want to make sure people are getting value. We want to make sure that people are hearing about this academy. And every single time I do a session, I always get messages or feedback saying thank you. I get messages of feedback saying thank you. And I want the vibe, I want the family I want people to say thank you, that this has changed their life. In the group chat, if this has changed your life, if this academy, if this family has changed your life, put a number 3. Some of you can't see it, but in the group chats, right now I'm seeing 3 just flying in. If you've grown, if you've developed, if you've been stretched, put a number 5. If you've learned something, guys, let me see number 5s for those people that have been stretched. Amazing, we've got 76 people on the call. So you know what that shows me? It shows me that people are getting value from this academy. It shows me that people need this academy. It shows me that even Christopher Terry said, he's had more, he considers us to be family. He says, we're more family to him than some of his siblings. That's from the CEO. That's from the CEO. So this is a family. This is not business for me. This is family. This is family. Real talk. 100 family. I see everybody's my family member and an extended uncle or auntie. This is family. So everyone that's new, Lucy that I saw that was new and a few other people, welcome. Everybody that said number 1, welcome. This is the family hotspot. Every single Tuesday, we come together as a family to hear some nuggets and to learn and grow together as traders. This is called Trading Psychology. Why? Because, and guys, put in agreement in the chat box, put number 10, if you agree that psychology of trading is more important than the strategy. I see Jamie with the 10s. I see Lucy. I see Amanda. I see Zalani. Ah, cool. I'm seeing the 10s. Because me tell you, if your mind ain't right, you ain't making no money. In the chat box, please put it in the chat box. And put it the way I've said it. If your mind ain't right, you ain't making no money. If your mind ain't right, you ain't making no money. I want to see someone type that. If your mind ain't right, you ain't making no money. That's it. So anybody that's new, and I've actually upgraded my account so more people can come on the call, right? I want this to be the hotspot because I don't want people to come in and lose money and say trading doesn't work, because that's a lie. Put a number 8 in the chat box if you believe trading works, because I believe trading works. But the other day, even with my years of experience, negative thoughts were telling me trading doesn't work. Oh, a couple of months back. Who understands? Negative thoughts were telling me trading doesn't work. Jessica Walker's like, yo. Negative thoughts were telling me trading doesn't work. And then you realize it's not trading, it's you. And this is why, this is the hotspot of the pick-me-up. It doesn't matter what your week's been like, come back to the Tuesday session or watch the recording, get yourself picked back up again. Agalika says, especially when you have a few bad days. Me tell you. Yeah? When you have a few bad days trading, I'm telling you, you hear every type of negative thoughts. That's why I want to talk to you about probabilities. But before that, please, if you're new, follow me on Instagram. Pammy, drop it in the chat box like it's hot. Follow me on Instagram at Kofi_Texel. Follow me on Facebook, Kofi Ajiman. My YouTube page, please comment, like, and subscribe. Pammy's going to drop it in the chat box. Why? Because all my content goes to my YouTube page. All my content goes to my YouTube page. All the recordings go to my YouTube page. I have trading content. I have psychology content. I've got motivational content. I've just got content. Yeah. And so please, please, please go to my YouTube subscribe page, comment, like, and subscribe. Whilst on this call, take screenshots, you know, Instagram me, ping me, so I can put it on my stories. You can share it. We're getting the message out. Guys, if you're excited for some value, put a number 7 before I drop it. If you're excited for some value, put a number 7. I'm fired up. Hey, oh, you see that? I feel like I'm like Tyrone. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Guys, can we celebrate Amanda? Can we celebrate Amanda for that hookup with Tyrone? One of the GOATs. Let's celebrate Amanda, guys. Let's celebrate people. Can we celebrate A-Team, who did an amazing call the other day? Guys, let me tell you something, yeah? I may not be on every call. I'll tell you this, right? I may not be on every call, but I watch every video. I'm watching back the A-Team's call. Today, I was watching Morgan Simpson again. I was blown away. I'm watching the A-Team's call, but the thing is, let me break things down. It's already coming. It's already coming. Some of you are so busy hype being on every single call, you're not even making no notes. You're so busy trying to be in everybody's back pocket, you're not even reviewing your notes. Whereas me, I don't follow the crowd. If I can make the call, I'll be on the call. But guess what I do? I make sure I watch the call and I dissect the call. In the chat box, please write the word dissect. In the chat box, please write the word dissect. I dissect the call. I'm going to be real. I'm going to talk to someone on this call. Some of you are commenting so much on the Zoom, you're not even making... I've started. This is why we started with the meditation music at the beginning. Some of you... I've got to drop it like a song. Some of you are so busy commenting in the chat box, not even writing the notes down. And I'm going to keep it like it's hot and keep it like it's real. Some of you haven't even grown. Jeez, I've started. Drops the mic. Some of you haven't grown. You haven't grown in your personal development because you're too busy on everybody's call, not making no notes. Pammy's got that sign. Hey, this sign. Let me tell you that. Guys, who am I talking to right now? Let's be real. We keep it real as a family. If you're that person, be real. If you're that person that's on every... Pammy's like, go off, coach. If you're that person that's on every single Zoom call, but you haven't changed, there's a problem, fam. There's a problem. There's a problem. I say to my leaders, show me your notes. I say to my leaders, show me your notes. Then I ask my leaders, what one thing have you taken away and what one thing you're going to apply? Don't get gassed off this call and not make no change. What we should be having is consistent growth with every single trader. That's why I keep saying jump on these calls weekly, because this is like your food, your mental food. We are a family. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say this. I'm trying to say, for us to develop as a people, as AME Finance Academy, and we are branded, we're AME. Doesn't matter what team you're in, you're under AME, because they started it off. If you want to go deeper, under Traders Empire from Shabazz. Okay? That's our UK lineage from Shabazz. Traders Empire. To be honest, honestly, we're actually Traders Empire. In the group chat, write Traders Empire, because some of you don't know your history. And if you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going. That's a bar right there, guys. If you don't know your history, you do not know where you're going. So let's be clear. In the UK lineage, for us, we're under Traders Empire. Then it's AME Finance Academy, and then there's all the subgroups. Okay? But we're branded underneath AME Finance Academy. So I'm Team Excel, we've got A Team, under A Team, got Life Shifts, you've got Sticks and Stones, you've got Exodus, you've got MMA, you've got FTA, you've got so many subgroups, but we all started from Traders Empire in the UK. I'll say it again, if you don't know where you've come from, you don't know where you're going. Now, this applies to everything in trading. If you don't know where you've come from, you don't know where you're going. If you don't know who to connect to, you don't know where you're going. Because what will happen is, if we're not connecting to greatness, we're going to be connecting to mediocrity. I'll say it again. If you're not connected to greatness, you're going to be connected to mediocrity. So you decide and you choose. I'll say again, you decide and you choose which one you want to be connected to. Some people are doing this by themselves. That's why they're struggling as traders. Some people are trying to do it by themselves. That's why they're struggling as builders. We already have a blueprint for you guys. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Just do what we've done. It's very simple. You can put your spin on it, but don't reinvent the wheel. In the group chat, who's excited to hit Chairman 10? Who's excited to hit Chairman 10? I just want to see the chairmans in here. Okay, I see Josh, Jamie, all right, cool. Agala Key, Amanda, all right. Leanne, Flavia. Why am I saying that? There's only a small percentage of people that want to hit Chairman. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with people who want to hit Chairman. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a larger percentage of people that just traders, but I want to say something to you. Even if you don't want to build a large organization, hear me when I speak. Even if you do not want to build a large organization because you can't bother to deal with that, jump on the Chairman mentorship calls because it disciplines your mindset. It takes your mindset to another level. What you'll find is the leaders, they develop a lot quicker in trading because of the stuff we have to go through in regards to becoming a leader. You'll realize your trading results will improve dramatically once your mindset changes. Who has grown mentally since being in this academy? Let me see. Who has actually grown mentally since being in this academy? And you know what's amazing? And I'm going to be vulnerable and honest and raw and real. I've learned more in the 2 years or 3 years, nearly 3 years that I've been here. July will be 3 years. July 11th will be 3 years. I've learned more in the 3 years or more valuable stuff than I did at school. That's crazy. To everyone that's new, listen to what I just said. I've learned more in the nearly 3 years that I've been in this academy than I learned at school. I want to see people that are vulnerable too. Let me see if that's you as well. If that's you, if you've learned more about yourself and more value. Oh my gosh, Leanne says, I've learned more in 4 weeks than I did at school. Jeez. Oh wow, look at Jamie. Jamie says, my wife has, look guys, this is a testimony. This is why I say share the academy. Listen to this. Jamie says this, my wife has fallen in love with me again since joining the academy. Jeez! Guys, if that's not a testimony to tell the whole world, I don't know what it is. Again, people that are watching this back, listen to what Jamie Strickson has said. And Jamie's killing it trading, by the way. He's killing it. He says, my wife has fallen in love with me again since joining the academy. He has changed massively. In the chat box, please write impact over income. In the chat box, please write impact over income. Impact over income. That's what I want to see, guys. Impact over income. That's why I talked to you at the beginning before I start giving the nuggets. Impact over income. Let me see someone else wrote something. Salt and pepper. I love that name. Trading is powerful. It draws people close to you. So I understand, Jamie. I was grabbing towards a trader and forming a relationship when I encouraged my husband to start trading so I could feel attracted to him. Oh, jeez. Jeez. And guys, let me drop this right now. Anybody in my team, I'm doing a mentorship call. Please write that down. Anybody in Team Excel, Pammy, write this out. Anybody in Team Excel, tonight, I'm doing a mentorship call for the whole team. I've not done one for a long time. A mentorship. We have a ship. I'm steering you in the direction. Mentorship in regards to trading, in regards to just life. 7:45 to 8:30. Team Excel, that means Team Excel, Exodus, MMA, Trade Creatives, FTA, Sticks and Stones, everyone on the Team Excel, I'm doing a mentorship call. I want everyone, I want it packed out. It's going to be in the evening. It's going to be crazy. Crazy value. Pammy, write it in the chat box, please. Tonight, 7:45, only for 45 minutes. I've got nuggets to drop. Yeah. MA Finance Academy, everyone else, I'll do a group one, but I want to just talk to my team. Yeah. I'll do a group one as well. I'll do a mentorship call. All right, cool. Pammy, thank you, but I hope you paid the right price. Jeez. All right. Guys, I'm excited. Let me drop some nuggets. Some people got to jump off, but make sure you catch the recording once it's done. All right. So today's topic is called probabilities. This has blessed me. This has blessed me. Write probabilities in the chat box, please. Write probabilities in the chat box. This word has blessed me because it's taken off the pressure from me. This is a nugget I want you guys to catch. Probabilities. When we're trading, we are trading in probabilities. Yes or yes? Can I ask you guys a question? Out of 100 trades, will we win 100 trades? Okay, that's a clear no. So out of 100 trades, we are all basically saying we will not win 100 trades. Why? Because there's something called the law of averages. You won't win 100 trades, not in a row. So you have to go by something called probabilities. Now that has settled down my mind. It's taken the pressure off of me because I thought there was something I was doing wrong. But no, I wasn't on this. Listen to this. I wasn't on the side of probabilities. Some of your trading, you may not be on the side of probabilities. That's why you're not making money trading. For example, how many trades are you taking a day? Probabilities. I don't think you understand. If you take one trade and then you take another trade and you lose it and you stop trading, then that's one out of two. Like, that's not a good ratio. I'm going to show you something that's changed my life. And I want to shout out to all the people that have been teaching me this stuff. It's always been there, but I've actually just clocked it. Look at this trade. I'm going to share my screen. Actually, before I share my screen, let me share my screen, then I'll break down probabilities. Look at this. Can you guys see my screen? Where's my trade setups? Oh no, I've got so many setups. Oh, where's my trading view? Where's my trade? Is it this one? Okay, look at this. Jeez! You can see my screen. Probabilities. Guys, put a number 3 in the chat box if you can see my screen, you can see the charts. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, this is what I've learned. And you know what I was saying to Pammy yesterday, or I was saying to someone? I might have been I was talking to someone, and I was basically, no, Jessica. I was talking to Jessica, and I was saying, oh my days, I've never known this. I've never understood about probabilities, and I've never understood about R to R. Why? Because when I first came into trading, the strategy I was told was 30 pips no matter what. Put a number 4 in the chat box if you came on, I'm not naming no names, but you heard 30 pips no matter what. 30 pips no matter what. Now, some traders do that. That's good for you. For me, it messed me up. And Pemi and Ben, everyone, listen, Pemi and Ben, I now see what you guys see. Pemi and Ben, who told me like a year and a bit ago, I now see what you guys see. Finally, my eyes have been opened. Pemi responds, so I know that you can hear what I'm saying. My eyes have been opened. It's called R to R. Guys, what does R to R stand for? What does R to R stand for? For those that are new, risk to reward. Okay. Thank you. Look at this, guys. Let me show you a trade I did just, I think I deleted it, but my risk to reward was stupid. My risk to reward was stupid. Actually, I'll find it. R to R. Let's look at this. So, can you guys see my screen? Maybe if I just highlight it quickly. I normally highlight my zones. Anyway, hope I can't bother to do it right now. But listen, hope you guys can see, because I can't even see too tough on my screen. Okay, no. Do you know what it was? My screen light was dull. I just turned it up. All right, cool. So can you guys see, this is the GBP JPY, okay? And I've upgraded my account so I can go back in time to watch this. Okay. So you guys have seen how I trade. They call me the price trap prince. I've got 3 entry points. 3 entry points. No worries, Lucy. Anyone that has to go, it's all good. I've got 3 entry points, all right? I've got 3 different techniques because I've listened to Jamie's version and Louis B and Matt McCallan's version. I've got my version and I've got another version, okay? So I've got 3 different types of entry points. Now, you guys know I'm getting off at the 78.6. My stop loss is just above the 50 EMA. Oh, and I've got Anthony Paris's entry point as well. But everything that changed my mindset and my life was risk to reward. I was telling Pammy, yesterday I hit my first 1 to 3. 1 to 3, because my mindset was always 1 to 1. That means you risk 30 pips to get 30 pips. I risked 10 pips to get 10 pips. I risked 20 pips to get 20 pips. Who understands? Who's ever had that 1 to 1? And some traders, listen, if they want to do that, that's up to them. But for me can't do that. Some traders are like 3 to 1. They risk 30 to get 10 pips. That's crazy. But if it works, it works. But if you lose 1 trade to finish, look at this trade, right? So I'm willing to lose 11 pips, but I need to get 34 pips. Okay, or minimum 1 to 2. Let's just play it how it works. And I don't know if I can find another trade, but this one was stupid. I did a 1 to 22. Let's play this thing. Look at this. Jeez, look at this. Jeez, guys, who's fired up? I just hit. Who's fired up? Who's fired up? I risk 10 to get 30. That's nothing, guys. I did a trade the other day. 1 to 22. 1 to 22. There's is on the call. There's 1 to 22. What trade was it? I don't know if I've still got it. 1 to 22. The thing is, I wasn't even in the trade the whole time, like an idiot. But I'm developing my mindset. It might have been the USD CAD or something. It was one of those Euro. Was it? Yeah, Euro USD. Is the chart marking still up? Okay, guys, let me just quickly show you where I got in. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at it. Jeez, guys, look at my charts. Look at my charts, guys. Look at the stop loss. Who can see this? 22. Guys, put a number 7 if you can see who can see Look at that, guys. That was the first TP. That's the second TP. Guys, put this all over Instagram. Look at the stop loss, guys. I'm not playing games. 3 pips. 1 to 22. Guys, I wasn't even in the trade properly because I was testing it out. You see, I don't mind testing things out because once I believe in my mindset, I'm killing the game. I'm coming back with a vengeance. I'm not playing. Look at the stop loss, 3 pip. Who's gassed? Who's gassed right about now? Who's excited? So guys, I'm not just a builder I can trade to. I'm not just a builder I can trade to. All right, so I'm here for all my traders. Let's talk about this though. Let's actually break this down. Let's talk about what this has to do with probabilities. And this is why I thank Pemi, I thank Ben, I thank all the smart money traders, I thank Louis B, I thank Jamie, I thank everyone, I thank Anthony Paris, because what's happened is this. Number one, the law of consistency. Me and my trade, we've been having a dance. Okay, I win a lot and then I lose a few, but then it doesn't make my account grow to where it needs to grow. Okay, who understands? But the minute Jessica Walker said 1% risk, and sometimes, listen to this, guys, sometimes you need someone to speak in your ear, a subtle whisper, or a repetitive time, or maybe the 10th time before it clocks, before it settles in. That's why you need to be on this call every single week, because one day there's going to be one nugget that will drop. Pemi and Ben have been talking, and all them smart money traders from day dot. They've been talking about risk to reward, and I've been like, yeah, that's nice, guys. Why? Because my mindset was so fixed in the group chat, right? Fixed mindset. Right, fixed mindset in the group chat. Write it in your notes as well. Now, there's a fixed mindset, and there's also a growth mindset. Now, put growth mindset in the group chat, please. This is what I want us to become and where I want us to go. I want us all to adopt the growth mindset. Because I came in and I was one of the first people to find the strategy of price trap, my mindset was so fixed on the only one way. I was fighting a battle. Okay. I was fighting a battle. Some of you on this call are fighting a battle because you've come in and you've learned one strategy and you can't seem to shift. Because what I've done now, I've incorporated smart money concepts with price trap. I've incorporated DeLorean with price trap. I've incorporated Anthony Paris's version with price trap. So I've taken bits from everyone, because if you notice, my stop loss was just underneath the 50 EMA. My stop loss was just underneath the zone. My stop loss was just under, like, I'm looking at the charts. I'm still using my Fibonacci for pew entries, which I know smart money traders use. So I'm utilizing everything that I've learned and I'm putting it together and amalgamating it. I'm taking this, taking that. That's why you need to be surrounded with people with a growth mindset. People are always like, Kofi, why are you talking? Like, how come you're asking me for advice? I'm like, fam, I'm still a student. I'm always going to be a student. I'm always going to be learning. I'm still learning, because I had to be like, I was like, Louis, like, I hit 20 pips like it's nothing. But all I hit is 20 pips. But my stop loss is 20 pips. So, like, what's going on? So when I lose, I lose. Sometimes my stop loss was beneath the 38.2. That could be 32 pips. So if I'm not, like, it's not making sense. It's not making sense. I saw Louis B and he did like a 1 to 30. I'm seeing Matt McCallum, I'm seeing Ben, I'm seeing Pemi. I'm like, oh my days, something has to shift. But my mindset was fixed. My mindset was fixed. It was really when Tyrone from DeLorean said something, the way he said it, and he showed you can lose 37% of trades, but have a 1 to 2 and still be in profit. Yesterday, I lost 2 trades. I had 1 trade, but I was still in profit. I was like, oh my days. I love this. I lost 2 trades, but I hit 1 trade that I won, and I was still in profit. I was like, jeez. Who's now starting to understand the word probabilities? Because probabilities is this, and I'm going to share my screen again to break this down. Look at this. And this is how we need to start thinking. This has brought so much peace to my trading. Where is, no. Oh, let's Google, yeah. Can you guys see my screen? Let's look at this. The quality or state of being probable, the extent to which something is likely to happen or be the case. Let's break this down. Probability. The extent to which something is likely to happen or be the case. Again, the extent to which something is likely to happen or be the case. I hope you guys wrote that down. Pam, if you can write that down as well in the group chat. The extent, I'm reading from here, the extent to which something is likely to happen or be the case. That's deep. That's deep, guys. No worries, Chanel. That's deep. You see, if you notice what I do, I go and break down a word. Remember what I said, if you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going. If you don't understand the root word of the word or the root cause of the word, you won't understand where it's going. Cool, Pemmy. Let's talk about it. The quality or state of being probable, the extent to which something is likely to happen or being the case. See, this is what happens. As a trader, what you need to do is very simple. You need to have an edge. That means a strategy. Once you found your strategy, you stick with it. That's called consistency. So in a group chat, number 1, find a strategy. Number 2, be consistent. Number 1, find a strategy. Number 2, be consistent. Number 1, find a strategy. Number 2, be consistent. So what happens is you have a strategy, whether it's DeLorean, whether it's HFX, whatever it is, whatever your strategy is, and then be consistent. What happens with us as traders and as retail traders, and we haven't developed our mindset to become like a professional, what we tend to do is that we go through a series of losses. We call that a losing streak. But you have to understand, as a professional trader, you're adopting the probability mindset. Write that down. As a professional trader, you have to adopt the probability mindset. I will say it again. As a professional trader, you have to adopt the probability mindset. I want that to be everybody's mantra. I want all the new traders to be like, all right, cool. Okay, I'm a new trader. I've got to adopt the probability mindset. That means you have to work in probabilities. But guess what you're going to have to be profitable? A good R to R. So I'm dropping nuggets here. You need to have a good win to loss ratio, also a good risk to reward, and the probability mindset. Can you imagine how I felt when I lost 2 trades? Like you win, you take 2 trades and they both hit stop loss. You feel bad, like, because trading's emotional. That's why we've got to separate the emotions from trading, and everyone's developing themselves in that. Trading's emotional. You separate your emotions from trading. But imagine what kind of emotions kind of could have run over me, over you, when you lose 2 trades back to back. But when you have a good R to R, and when you have the probability mindset, my mindset is so positive, like, it's fine, I'll get it back. That's my mindset. It's a growth mindset. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, I'm getting it back. I always say, okay, so I lost that on Euro USD, you owe me. Do you see the mindset? I'm like, you owe me. I'm gonna come and get my money back. Who understands? I told the currency pair, you owe me. Yes, I lost 10 pips on you, but I'm gonna get 30 pips back. Jeez. I lost on X, Y, and Z, but I'm gonna make sure, like, I tell the charts that you owe me. You owe me. You owe me. And I'm getting it back. You see, my mindset is growth. I think in probabilities, my mindset is growing. I don't look at my P&L, profits and losses. I don't look at that. I look at probabilities. I know, okay, my win to loss ratio, out of 10 or out of 20 trades, I will win 15. I will win 14. I will win 13. I will win 10. Actually, you kind of want to have more than 10. Well, no, actually, if you've got good R to R, it doesn't really matter. Actually, if you've got good R to R, you could win 7 and still be in profit. So you've got to look in probabilities, and that is what is changing my mindset, because I'm taking trades where I'm like, oh, I would have never put my stop loss underneath there. What if I lose? Comes to my head. Okay, I've lost 10 pips, but what if I win? I've gained 30, I've gained 60, I've gained, like, that's crazy. Because my mindset is now shifting to a probability mindset. I trade with peace. There's no fear, because I know if I'm consistent with my strategy, if I'm consistent with my entry. Yes, Jamie says, with good R to R we use now, you don't suffer with hesitation anymore, fear, because if you stay consistent, you'll always be front. Jeez, that's it. If you use good R to R, you have a good win to loss ratio. If you lose 10 pips, it's only 10 pips at 1% risk. Or 0.5%. I love the way Tyrone said. I love the way Tyrone went, yeah, guys, 2%. And then he was like, yeah, with my trades, I do 1%. And then he was like, yeah, some of my trades, I do 0.5. I'm like, this guy. I was like, y'all can use 2%, but I'm doing 0.5. Whatever you want to do, guys. And I'm starting to understand. I'm like, oh, my days, this is the Holy Grail. This is the secret sauce. That's why I said to Jessica yesterday, Jessica Walker, I said, there's no way with the probabilities that you could lose 100 trades at 1%. There's no way in a row. It's impossible. You cannot blow your account at 1% risk. You can't. The only way you can blow your account is over leveraging. That's the only way, guys. So imagine this. Imagine you're saying to me, Kofi, I'm not profitable as a trader. I would say to you, fam, what are you doing wrong? Don't blame the strategy. I'm blaming you. What are you doing wrong? Because when you become a leader, you get taught. Let me give you a nugget here. When you become a leader, you get taught to look within yourself. Stop playing the blame game. Don't say, oh, it's the market's fault. No. If the news spiked you up, you should have been aware that the news was coming. No, you know, the market. No, it wasn't the market. It was you. You see, the reason I was so hard on myself in December is because I know where I'm going. And I was so hard on myself, I didn't feel worthy. I did not feel worthy. Okay. But that month in December is pushing me now into February that I'm super strong. I'm like, I'm ready to take on the world. I'm ready to take on the world because I've shifted my paradigm. I've shifted my mindset. And now I'm trying to share what I'm learning. This trading psychology is all about sharing. This is not, I'm the finished work. No, I'm still learning. I'm an evolving trader. We all should become evolving traders. Don't get gassed with your strategy because you won 15 trades in a row. I don't care. You have to be ready to hit the knocks because the law of averages say you will have a losing streak. Jackie says this, the market is the market. It doesn't care for any trader, good or bad. Psychology and risk management is where it's at. Jeez. Thank you, Jackie. That's a bar right there. The market is the market. It doesn't care for you, doesn't care for me. It's psychology and risk management. So imagine you lock down your risk management. Like you're like, Kofi, I promise you from today, Uncle K, I'm doing 1% risk. I'll be like, I'm like, jeez. Because I know you're never going to blow your account. If you tell me you've blown your account, that's your fault. Guys, I don't know how else I can say it. I don't know how else. Like, it's your fault. If you've blown your account. No, but I use gold. No. So it's your own fault. Like, you cannot blame anyone. Also, let me drop a nugget here. Guys, some of you, with the signals are complaining. Yeah, Jessica Walker's dropped a bar. Or just trade with the teachers if you're not confident with your own abilities yet. Like, there's Go Live Educators, trade with them. Guys, some of you with the signals, and what we're doing as AFA, we're looking to put a little presentation together of how to take signals, because some people are complaining when they lose. If you lose a signal, and it's messed up your account, that is not no one's fault apart from yours. Guys, am I being too harsh or am I being real? If your account is messed up because you took a signal, it doesn't make sense to me, because when you're complaining, I'm not complaining. I take signals as, like, guys, I take signals. Like, I'm like, fam, I ain't got a problem. I haven't got a problem, because you understand the signals are fire, but their R to R is a bit hefty. It's a bit hefty. 40 to gain 20 or 40 to gain 60 if it goes in our right direction. So you have to understand, I need to minimize my risk. Samia says this. Oh, I love Samia. She just jumped on board and she's already teaching. Samia says you need to modify the stop loss on signals to suit your own. Gee, Samia, you've only been here for about a month. Yes, Samia. Pammy, you've done well. Pammy, Samia is killing it. You need to modify the stop loss. Listen to what Samia is saying. She's probably learned. You need to modify the stop loss on signals to suit your own R to R. And if you hit stop loss and everyone hits TP, please don't complain. You are your own personal trader. We are risk managers. Remember, I did a Zoom call on risk management. I broke down what risk management means. We are risk managers. We are calculated risk managers. Forget the word trading. We are calculated risk managers. So what I want to say to you guys is this. Yeah. Jamie says, I took a signal in the first weeks when starting and lost 1K. Jeez. Well over leveraged. My thought, not the signal. Good risk management should not hurt you with a loss. Thank you, Jamie. Good risk management should not hurt you with a loss. Gady says, I always take my own stop loss. Had too many lessons otherwise, and double check the signals with my strategy. Wow. Double confirmation. So can you see from some of the more experienced traders, they're all saying that they check the trade strategy, they check their strategy, and then check the trade. Then they adjust. So I want to encourage every single person that's taking signals. I want you to begin to take ownership of your signals. I want you to begin to take ownership. No worries, Nyasha. I want you guys to take ownership of your trading journey. I want you guys to take ownership of your trading journey and get a trading journal. I like the bars, yeah? Take ownership of your trading journey and get a trading journal. Make sure you document your feelings, your emotions, and your results. Pammy said it. Trading journals can be ordered on AMA Finance website. Get a trading journal. Why? Because you need to document your journey. Like, I'm so gassed about the 1 to 3 revelation. Letitia says, I'm only 2 weeks in. Letitia, you're blessed. Letitia, you're blessed. You're so blessed. I wish someone taught me this when I first started. You see, me and Des, we've learned the hard way. Anyone that started back in the day, nearly 3 years. If you're old money is like 2 years plus. If you're old money, put a number 1 in the chat box. If you've been here for 2 years and you're old money, so just Pammy. Oh wow, just Pammy. Me, Pammy, and Des. Old money. We did listen. We there was no go live. You guys are blessed. There was no go live. It's called IML TV. There was one person, Christopher Derrick. Christopher Derrick, and I'm hearing 30 pips stop loss no matter what. I love him. Don't get me wrong. I love the guy. Chris, I love you. But 30 pips no matter what murked me. One educator, then another one. Then do you get what I'm saying? Like there was you guys have got HFX. You guys have got like, oh, you've got the royal suite. When we first started trading, there was none of that stuff. It was like Windows 0.2. It was so bad. It was good for the time, but it was bad in comparison. So anyone that's jumped on now, you guys are blessed. You guys are blessed. So what am I going to say before I wrap up? I want you guys to understand one thing. If you come onto this platform being new, you come on with the mindset of probabilities. All right, I'm a probability trader. I'm going to take my ego out of it. Listen to what I've just said. I'm going to take my ego. That means you don't always have to be right. Yesterday, I got stopped out and then it went in my direction. I was right, but I wasn't right. You get what I'm saying? I was right, but I wasn't right. But my ego is not affected because I'm like, I call you owe me money. NZDJPY, you owe me money. The worst thing is that trade NZDJPY was about 6 hours. It was going nowhere, it was up and down, up and down, up and down. And then suddenly it went, so it was nowhere near my stop loss. Then it came, and this is when spread was, and I should have closed it before spread hour, my own fault. It literally tapped spread hour, 10 o'clock, tapped, went up. It don't matter, it was only 10 pips. You owe me NZDJPY. Why? Because I think, so Pammy, this happened whilst I was out shopping. when I was out shopping late last night, this is when it happened. Spread hour. Just don't either remove your stop loss for that hour or just don't trade that time. Yeah? Guys, all I'm trying to say in summary, what is developing me as a trader is the community that we have. I've learned from Jessica Walker. I've learned from Matt McCallan, Francis, Pemmy, Ben. I've learned from some of the Louis B, some of the awesome traders. My cousin Philip, let me not forget my cousin Philip, the original OG. I've learned from some of the original traders on here. And I've learned from people that are my students too. So it's the community that has kept me going, number one. Number two, I've come to understand trading psychology is much more important than the technicalities. Number three, I've come to understand, adopt a probability mindset. Once you predetermine your win to loss ratio and you have a good edge, that means you win more than you lose, or your R to R is good, so you lose more than you win, but you're still on top, then guys, that's going to make you a successful trader. My heart is to see everyone. My heart is to see every single person not quit. Because quitters are boring, man. It's boring because I know I'm going to be a millionaire. I keep saying it. You guys are going to be six-figure millionaire traders too. Like, guys, imagine us staying together for 3-4 years. Imagine us doing this for 3-4 years. We're going to do it. Like, all the nuggets we're learning, if everyone begins to be like, you know what, I'm going to adopt 1%, you will never complain about blowing your account. I promise you. If you say from today, I'm going to stick to doing 1%. Yeah, Alethea, cool. No worries. Oh, guys, this is a Team Excel mentorship call, but if you want to jump on, you guys can jump on because people are asking me. So I've got to help the whole team. Yeah, if you guys want to jump onto my, I'm going to say Team Excel all the time. Yeah, but if you want to jump on, just jump on my link at 7:45. But anyway, what I'm trying to say in simplicity is, imagine all of us on this call, like, okay, Kof, we're going to put in 3 years. We're going to put the grind in. We're going to put 4 years in, whatever. Because some of these traders have been trading 9 years, 7 years, but they're all financially independent, chilling. We want to do 6 months and quit. Come on, that's boring. Imagine us in 3 years' time and we've developed good R to R. It's ingrained in you. You're like, yeah, I do minimum 1 to 2. I do minimum 1 to 4, 1 to 5, like that's your normal standard. Imagine having that. Imagine knowing, yeah, man, it's a probability. Like, I don't even care. I place a trade and I go and do what I'm doing. I don't even look at the charts. Imagine having that mindset. There's no way you can fail. No way. There's no way you can fail. But what we're doing at the moment is refining us. We're changing us. This is why these psychology calls are so important. This is why we need to keep repeating the same information. Guys, let me know if you've got value. Put number 7 in the group chat if you've got value from today's call. So whilst you're writing the 7s, thank you guys, I'm honored. Whilst you're writing the 7s, tell me one thing. Yeah, guys, follow me on Instagram. Tell me one thing you've taken away from this. I really want to know what you've taken away from this. Because I want us, okay, R to R, thank you, Victoria. Growth mindset, thank you, Josh. Oh, thank you, Jamie. But Jamie, you're teaching me, mate. I'm learning from you guys. Learning is lifelong, thank you, Jackie. Probabilities, yep. 1% R to R, good. Nikisha, oh no. Probability mindset and good R to R. Follow the blueprint, yes, Shireen. Probabilities game, get your mind right. Don't blame the strategy, blame, oh, that's it, Amanda. I like that one. Have to write notes on, yes, have to write notes on everything you watch. Adjust the signal, that's it, wow. Guys, this is what I love. I love that you guys have learned something. What I want you guys to do now, I want you to adopt that and I want you to actually implement that because I'm all about, this year is about the year of action. Let's call 2021 the year of action. Because we here's again the key. We all know the stuff in our head, but now we need to implement it. We now need to implement it. Yes, Tasha, impacted. We need to implement, okay, Uncle K has said, and Uncle K is only repeating what Jessica Walker said and what Matt McCallan and Francis and Ben and all the Go Live educators have said. Imagine that. Uncle K is just repeating it. If we all just adopt the probability mindset, 1% risk with good R to R, that's it. We are a lifestyle trader. This time next year, we can all go on holiday to any beach that we want. We can actually go out to a private beach. Jeez! Jeez! Let's go! Guys, who's excited? Jessica Walker says, R to R plus consistency equals an easy life. That's it. Guys, who's excited right now? Who knows by the end of the year, they're going to be 6-figure traders? Who knows? Who knows by adopting the principles we've stated today, they're going to make money? Because guys, I'm excited. That 1 to 3 has blown my mind, or 1 to 2 has blown my mind. The probabilities have blown my mind. 1% has blown my mind. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited for every single one of us that if you do what has been taught today, you are good. 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 Guys, I love you all. My name is Kofi Edgerman. I hope you are blessed by today. I'm going to put this straight on YouTube. I've got my Instagram session happening at 11:45. I'm going to drop some nuggets there. So jump on my Instagram session in about 15 minutes. I'm going to talk about being you as a person, like just you being you. I can't explain it, but I'm talking about the COVID vaccine because I love controversy. But yeah, jump on, guys. Jump on. Guys, like, comment, subscribe, message me on Instagram. Let's talk. If you're new, holler at me on Instagram so I can connect with you. If you like my session, holler at me on Instagram. Let's talk. Guys, I love you. Have a great evening. Great evening. Oh, great evening. I shall see you guys at 7:45 for those that are jumping on for TMXL mentorship call. I'm going to drop some nuggets, drop some value. Love you all, man. Transgenerational wealth. That's everyone underneath my name. Let's go. Jeez.